Anyway, so we're going to carry on doing these railings for our balcony. The railings we got are the ones that was already on it when we got the house. We had them taken off, extended the balcony, made it longer and wider so the two balconies connected. But yeah, it used to stop at the wall, which seemed a bit stupid because you had one balcony for the kitchen, one balcony for the living room or front room. It would have made more sense when they'd done it originally that the two were connected so you could just walk through, which was our idea. So we joined the two together when we had the builders up here. The original railings, we're going to reuse those. We've had to adapt them a little bit and change them, obviously, because the balcony's changed now. So we can still use most of it. And also the edging stones that you can see along there that we put on there on the last video, they're a different thickness to the ones that was on it. The other ones that were on it, I think, was only 20mm. These are 30mm because you've had to have a waterproof membrane put on the balcony as well. We've had it extended and now the railings don't meet. So the builders chopped them up, literally chopped them up. No thought about reusing them. They were just cutting them, taking them down out of the way. So we're going to remake them to fit on our balcony now. So me and Ben, we're going to be up there grinding, cutting, and then he's going to be doing the welding. Also, the little, I don't know what they're called, finials, little bobbly bits that go on the bottom, supports, I don't know. We did try and get some new ones, but unfortunately they don't make them anymore. They make similar ones, but they're smaller. So I thought we'd just change them all and get 20 new ones. So we went to the local hardware store, builders merchants in the city. Only had 9. So we went to a metal fabrication place, which is quite a large one, again in the city. We found that one and they had none at all and they couldn't even get any. What we had to do was grind these ones down. These are the originals. As you can see, they've got a lip on the bottom, like this. And then also a slight lip on the top. You can't really see it very well, but a slight lip on the top. So we got these ones. Then so we had to grind them down like this. Take the lip off the bottom. Take a slight lip off the top to make them shorter, because the new ones, these ones, although they are similar, they're not the same. The top's not the same, the bottom's not the same. So now we've ground them down so they are pretty much the same level. What we're going to do is we're going to have one big one, original, and then one small one, then one big one, one small one, all the way around. The reason we had to get some new ones or replacements was when the builders took them off, they just chucked them in a big pile over there, and they've been moved around a few times when we've been clearing up and moving other bits and pieces. Some of them have been lost, some have been destroyed by the builders when they was cutting them off with a grinder. So obviously they damaged them with a grinder, so we couldn't reuse those ones. I think there was about 9 short. We've got all the originals, and then we're, like I said, we're going to space the small ones in between the original ones, so it should look uniform. It'll just be a big one, a small one, a big one, a small one. It'll look alright once it's all done and painted. Nobody will even notice, apart from you lot that I've just told. You'll know. Do that. Just waiting for Ben to turn up now with a welder, and then we're going to try and get it up here on the balcony. It's really heavy. I might have to use a digger or try and make up some ramps and try and push it up here, and then we can crack on when he gets here. Anyway, we planted the grass. We did plant the grass. We put the grass seed down in the last video at the beginning, and then we went to England. Was hoping we'd have a nice lawn or a nice bit of grass when we come back. We asked one of our friends to come up to water it while we was away, but because we planted it late in the season, germinate as quick or as good as we thought it was going to. We was hoping it'd be a bit more fuller than it is now, but I mean, it's okay. We did plant it late in the season, so you can't expect too much. But on a positive note, the trees we planted, our lemon trees and orange trees and all that, they've got some fruits on. Well, say they have. Our lemon tree has fruit on it, as you can see. So we only planted it this year, and it's got loads of flowers coming out already. There's a lemon. Oh, that will be a lemon one day, if it doesn't fall off and the ants get it. But yeah, this one's doing really well. This is Erin's nectarine tree, and they've got some quite nice sized nectarines on it, which is good. I think they've got about 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Oh, there's only 9 now. Maybe one's fallen off. But yeah, she's well happy with that. Gonna go and have a coffee, wait for Ben to turn up. Then we're gonna crack on, get them railings done. So we've got to cut, I think it's about 16 holes into granite slabs or edging stones. They're 30mm thick, so we need to cut through those. We've had to buy with this. It's a diamond cutting bit, goes on your grinder. We did try it the other day on a piece of granite, spare piece that we had. It seems to work quite well. We're going to cut them. Once Ben gets it there, we're going to position the first railing against the wall, which was the original place it was. And the only difference being we've had to grind the pegs off and make new pegs because they cut those ones. And we can't re-drill in the same place because under the concrete there'll be the metal bar that was cut off and left in the concrete slab, because this is the original concrete slab, the first one. So we can't drill in the same spot because then we'll hit the metal that's buried still in the concrete. So we're going to have to move it along a bit. Ben's going to weld a couple of new pegs on. We'll drill where those are, mark them up, drill them, and then we'll just continue making the railings and the holes to fit where they fit now. We've measured it all out. It all looks like it should go in the right place. Hopefully it all works out. So we're going to start with a big one, move along to a small one, which is a new one, and then to a big one, small one, big one, small one, big one, so on and so on, all the way around till we get to the other side.
You alright, Nala? Can't resist, can you?
Come on. Out. Let's go. Lift this out.
Yeah, I'll just twist.
So apparently this is really heavy and they can't pick it up between the two of them, so they're going to use the digger.
Cut this bit now, but I'm going to lift it really heavy. It's light as a feather.
Lift it over your door frame because you're going to crush the hell out of it otherwise. Ready? Can I use your mat? Yeah.
Straight.
You got that? Ready, I'll pull as well.
Microphone stuck on it. 1, 6. He was going to pull it there, didn't he?
We could piece this one.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ah, you made that look easy, guys.
It was.
So you get shopping in. The machine.
Yeah. We load the bucket up and put all the bags in it. David just tracks it through the grass to the front door.
The distance. Find up some bits of metal to make some new feet. Because we had to cut the ones off, like I said, the builders cut them off too short, so now we have to remake the new ones. So he's in the distance. Where is he? There he is. Cutting them bits, and then we're going to weld them on, then line up ready to put the holes in, and then we're going to drill some holes in the granite, and hopefully through the concrete, and they'll all fit, if we get our measurements right. I'm sure we will.
So it looks like this is the first railing going in. Or being lined up by the looks of it. They've got some holes to drill in the stone at the bottom.
Right, so we've marked out the first one. So apparently, this is what we're using. Ben said I'm doing this, because he doesn't want to do it. So, what we need to do is make a little well out of plumber's putty, and then fill out with water to stop it overheating and burning the tool out. Okay, so I'm going to have to make a little sausage out of this.
She said.
A little sausage. That's not what she said at all. And then we're going to make a dam to put around the hole to fill out with water. So this will stop the water escaping. Obviously some water's going to come out anyway, and then we're going to fill this up. Anyway, now I've got to try and drill a bit deeper, because this is only 40 mil deep. The granite is 30 mil thick, so we've only gone 10 mil into the concrete. So now I'm going to get my other big weapon out.
Ben's got the big boys out.
This one. And then we're going to drill down through the centre of there to get the pin in. Now I need to put my glasses and my ear defenders on, because Ben said safety first. He didn't actually. He said take your guard off your grinder, you don't need that.
Gets in the way.
It gets in the way. Don't listen to Ben, he don't know. Anyway.
Where's our ear defenders anyway?
Can't hear you, I've got ear defenders on. Dun, da, da, da.
Yeah, that's loads.
Yeah. One down, 15 to go. Anyway, we're going to do the second hole. So we're not going to show you every hole we drill. It's pretty pointless. Every hole's the same. That's not what she said. Anyway, so we're going to do this second hole, put the first railing in, and then, like I said, we're not going to show you every hole that we're drilling. We're just going to crack on, do them anyway.
So yeah, number 2, let's go.
Time to see if it fits in the holes. Oh, yay!
So if we measure the distance from the edge of that stone and the distance from the edge of this stone, get a level, and we'll straighten this up.
Right, from it? Yep. Where is your level? Downstairs.
Downstairs, it's always downstairs.
Leave the ladder here.
He's the younger. He can run up and down the stairs. My old knees, mate, not so good. So yeah, we're going to mark them holes up, get this one fixed onto the wall, levelled, and then Ben's going to weld the other one up, join it all together, drill all the holes, just plop it in. Easy as that. Right, levelling now, technical stuff. I'll have to stop talking to you.
Well, level.
Level? Right. We need a pencil. Where's your pencil, Ben?
Do you know what? It's not level anymore.
It's not level anymore. So we need to level this up then, again, because Ben forgot his pencil. Right. You level that. I can't see. So right, to change this drill bit, because Ben just informed me it's too big. As if I didn't know. They put me little wee one in it.
That's what she said.
My little wiener. Don't say that. Right, happy days. Safety first, Ben. Get me Reynard ear defenders on. Right.
So we put it in temporary, fixed it to the wall, put the feet on at the bottom to support it, and then we're going to fix this big one that's on the floor down here.
So this is going to be the worst one to do.
Or stay into the...
Yep.
The end of the thing here.
Nala's over there watching and helping. There's Ben. He's going to be grinding the pegs for me while I'm drilling the holes, hopefully. And then we're going to crack on, get these done. We're not, as I said, we're not going to video this. We're just going to do it on a time lapse. So this is the stuff we're going to use to fix the railings. We've just looked at it, it's in Portuguese, and it says at this temperature we have 3-minute working time and a 45-minute set time. Just about to put this one in, put the resin in the holes. Like I said, we've got 3 minutes to do it, skirt it in the holes. It says 3 minutes, but it's getting a bit cooler now, so we may have 6 minutes. Holes, fill them up with resin, put the 2 bolts into the wall, and then this one will be in, wait for that to go off, and then we're going to weld the other one together and put the other 7 holes with resin as well, which will be a bit more complicated. Right, so that's one actually fixed in, got the resin in there holding the pins in the bottom. Ben's just putting the last bottom bolt in. I've put the top one in, Ben's doing the bottom one. Just going to tighten them up, make sure it's all level, and then we've got 7 holes to fill. Line it all up, level it all up before the resin goes off. But it's cooler now, like I said, so we'll have a little bit more time to do it with. Anyway, I'm going to crack on and do that one in a minute.
quick mad 2 minutes, 3 minutes getting that in there. But we've got it in there now. It's not quite level this end, but we're going to use the other bit when we put it in to join it all up and then level it up and square it up so everything's in the right place. But the bit that Ben's welding up now, we've squared that up. It's level on both sides, so he's just going to weld it up. Action, ready to go. When the wind stops, if the wind stops, because you can't weld when it's windy, because it blows the gas away, which the gas protects the weld until it cools, stops it from oxidising. So hopefully he's going to try and cover it with a glove and stop the weld coming in there. But anyway, I'm going to let him crack on and do that, and I'll come back out in a minute when he's finished.
Morning. This is day 2. We managed to get in the 2 railings yesterday. The first one and the big one that goes across the front, that one, and this big one here. We've cut that one, which is going to be the third one, which we'll put in this morning. We've already cut it. It's approximately the right length. We're using the old railings, so obviously it doesn't fit our new balcony, but we're using all the material that we had, all the old railings, and then we're fabricating them to fit our new layout of the balcony. So we've just got another 9 holes in that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, sorry, 8 holes to drill. So that's the hole, or that will be the hole. That's the corner post, and then, like I said, another 8 to do. Nikki's gone to take her into school. Then she's going into the city to get some more adhesive or epoxy resin to fill the holes with. We used 2 tubes yesterday doing 9 holes, so we've got another 8 to do. So we're going to get 3 tubes, so we've got more than enough just in case these holes end up getting bigger. I don't think they will be, but at least we'll have a bit of spare if we need some. Favourite spot, sitting there just looking out in the sun in the morning. Spend most of the day out here actually, don't you? So if you remember, Ben made these as well, our window guards all the way around our house, and then I installed them with Joe. And the railings, obviously he didn't make the railings, but he's welded them all together, cut them, made them to the right size now. That's all tacked in place. We've put the resin into the floor to hold it in, so that one's in. We're just doing the last long one along here, and then it's a return back to the kitchen. And then just got to drill the 4 holes along here, 2 more holes at the back, tack them on, and it should be done. This one we have to extend because it was the original one for this balcony, but because we extended the balcony, we've now got to extend the railings as well, and we need to cut off at both ends because they've got both railings match. So there's not on the pattern, there's one with a fitting and one without a fitting, but where we had it before, we had 2 fittings matching each other, so we'd have to cut that one off. So we have one plain one, one patterned one, one plain one, one patterned one, which Ben's just done, and now we're just going to line it all up and then start drilling holes. So I'll be back in a minute. So we've got it all mocked up now, everything's in place, lined up. So now we're just going to do some cuts, and then Ben's going to weld it back together. We'll drill the holes, and then hopefully fit this next section in, and carry on from there. So we've just done the long one for outside of the kitchen door. So we're just going to put that one in now. We're going to put the epoxy resin in the holes. Me and Ben are going to lift it in, wait for it to set, level it all up, tack weld it in. Yep. Right, ready? Wait. Oh. Yep. Oh, get the toe out. Right. Anyway, yeah, so we'll leave this one to go hard, and then we'll straighten the railings up. I think that needs to stand up that way, it's leaning quite a lot. Lift this one up and tack it on. Build the one in the corner while this goes hard. Happy days.
Tea break then.
Sounds good to me. We finished the railings now. It was a long 2 days. We fabricated all of the railings to make them fit onto the new balcony, because we repurposed the old ones to use on our new balcony. I thought there's no point throwing these away. It's perfectly good railings. So we spent 2 days doing them, me and Ben. Done all the holes, welded them all together, all fitted. This is what they look like now. Put a little curve on this bit here so people don't walk into it. Nothing worse than a few beers walking into a sharp, jagged bit of railing. So put a little curve on there. Right. All done. Now, just got to tidy up everything away. I'd like to thank Ben coming up, helping me do that. Couldn't have done it on my own. Actually, I couldn't have done it at all because I didn't have a welder, but Ben's got one, which is good. So now we just got to unload all the tools, take them downstairs. Got to pick the welder up with the digger because it's too heavy to carry downstairs. Put that back in his truck. Thanks for watching. That's the end of this video. If you like what we did, hit the like button. If you want to know all about the other stuff we're doing, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can get notified every time we do a new video. And I'll see you next time. Thanks very much.